Hello everyone, welcome to the Upfront. Operation Sindoor has firmly conveyed to the world that India does not merely speak of zero tolerance towards terrorism, it acts on it. The brutal killing of 26 innocent people, including women and children in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir, shook the conscience of the nation. In response, the Indian Armed Forces struck back decisively, targeting the bases from which such acts of terror were planned and executed. This was not just an act of military retaliation, it was a statement. A statement that India will not sit back and watch as its citizens are targeted by those who hide behind borders and proxy groups. The operation has lifted the morale of the country, proving that government and its armed forces will stand united to protect the lives and dignity of every Indian.
And their families. 9 terrorist camps were targeted and successfully destroyed. Over the last 3 decades, Pakistan has systematically built terror infrastructure. It is a complex web of recruitment and indoctrination centers, training areas for initial and refresher courses, and launch.
Named Operation Sindoor after the symbolic red powder worn by many Indian women, which the terrorists tried to wipe away, the offensive was a reminder that such barbarism will not go unanswered. It was carried out with precision by India's armed forces, following clear political and diplomatic groundwork both within the country and on international platforms. Terror camps across Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir were hit. Key hideouts of Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Taiba and Hizbul Mujahideen were dismantled. The targets included headquarters in Bahawalpur, Muridki, Sialkot and Muzaffarabad. Intelligence reports suggest that 70 people were killed, among them several relatives of Masood Azhar, the mastermind behind many deadly attacks in India. This time, unlike after the Balakot airstrikes, Pakistan has not dared to deny the strike outright. Instead, it has resorted to vague claims about shooting down Indian aircraft while continuing unprovoked firing along the line of control. India's action has found a global resonance. Major powers have refrained from condemning the operation. The UN, United States, China and the European Union have all called for restraint, but not for India to back down. Even Pakistan, while posturing, has been unable to rally any meaningful international support. The message is clear: the world understands the difference between self-defense and provocation. India has acted with restraint, targeting only terror infrastructure, not civilians or military bases. Let us not forget that true justice will be done only when every person involved in the Pahalgam killings is brought before the law. Until then, this fight is far from over. It is now a collective responsibility of the people, the government, and all political forces to ensure that such attacks do not recur and that the voices of peace and justice are louder than those of hate and violence. Operation Sindoor has shown that India will not be a silent spectator to terrorism. The armed forces have done their duty. Now the nation must remain vigilant and united in the face of any threat to its integrity and security. That's all for today. If you like the content we provide, please subscribe to the Upfront and press the bell icon to get notification of all our updates. Please share our videos and educate others. Thank you.